Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your secret co-founder. I'm Marjolaine, and today I want to help you get really lucky. Get really lucky in business, and stop working so hard and forcing things to happen with so much intensity. Most of the clients I work with, they work too hard. And the first thing we do is basically cut the workload in half to gain space again to create momentum. If there's one thing that I've learned in my last 8 years guiding creative founders to meet their dream clients and grow their business and be seen and paid, it's that a lot of people that are winning big in business, that get the best deal, the best client, the best synchronicities, are not attracting those by sheer force and will and hard work. It actually reminds me of something I was watching yesterday. So you've probably seen this song Golden by Demon Hunters. And the songwriter behind it, EJ, was sharing how when she quit, being in K-pop and it didn't work out for her to debut as a band, she had this sense of, wait, maybe hard work doesn't actually pay off. Maybe hard work doesn't work. And she realigned her career 10 years later, creates something so deeply authentic to her, her own stories, her own words, the melody that came through intuitively. And what do you know? Blows up, becomes internationally known, like #1 song, and her career blows up. She is singing on stage in front of people, being recognized for her voice. And was this a lucky moment? Was this sheer luck? Was this effort? And I think with business and growth and talent and finally achieving what we've always set out to do, it is a bit of luck. But I think luck is a context that we create for ourselves. That is the perfect meeting of synchronicities and timing and talent, vision, skills. And for most of the people that I work with, when we release a lot of that extra heaviness, work, force, there is more space for the intuition to come through, for things to happen, and for synchronicities to align so that we can finally, oh my God, wait, how did I get this client with so much ease? How did I meet that person that gave me the meeting I've been dreaming of? How did I meet the investor I was manifesting all this time? What do you mean my client re-signed for an entire year and wanted to pay on the call? Like all of those things that happen, most of the time, it's because there are 3 conditions being met. 1, we're in a good headspace. We're relaxed, magnetic, excited, joyful. Like we're in this bubbliness, this energy that is so magnetic. 2, we have put enough things out. We have taken enough action that there's a natural momentum to our business and our career. Because action is, of course, so deeply important. I was sharing during my 3-day live training last week that not going out to meet our dream clients and not, going after them to find them and put ourselves in front of them is the same as sitting on our sofa and saying, I deeply trust friends will find me. They're not. They're not going to find you if you don't get out of the house, right? So there is something to be said about the type of actions we need to put into place in motion. But they need to be intentional, strategic, and also reoccurring because momentum is built through consistency, right? And the last condition we need is clear awareness to the intuitive insight, the intuitive spark that are creating those moments, like the moments of the whole lifetime that we've been waiting for. And so when we allow ourselves to really create a daily flow that honors all 3, spaciousness and headspace, nourishing ourselves, learning how to actually rest, learning how to actually close the mental tabs in the evening, learning how to stop comparing ourselves and get actually offline when we're not working. Then learning how to take daily actions that are actually creating momentum in our business. May that be going to networking event, putting ourselves in front of dream clients, going out to where we want to hang out and where we will meet those people that also are the same vibe as us. Creating content that is resonating, and I like to call it evoke content. It actually makes people feel something. It's not empty. It's not junk food content, which is a lot of what we see with AI. And then allowing ourselves to be perceptive enough that when an idea comes through, a nudge, a moment, Go to that event. I know you don't feel like going out of the house, but just go. Why don't you text this client from 5 years ago? When those little nudges come in, we can receive it because we are calm, we are aware, we're present, and so we can receive and act on it. And that last part is really important, acting on it. Because if we don't act on it, we cannot see how everything is connected and flows when we start building those pieces and creating our own luck. So I think when we are in those patterns of forcefulness, what happens is we're going so fast, so hard, so quick that we're just throwing all of the cards on the table. But we don't notice what is actually creating momentum, what is actually working. We're just almost like doing and hoping and praying, but in a very restless way that disperses our energy, it dilutes our power. We're doing everything but nothing. It's the same as going to the gym, and instead of actually doing your sets with intention and alignment, you do like 1 rep of everything. It's not going to work. I mean, it's fine. It's movement, but it's not going to build true sustained growth and muscle growth and strength. And so what we want to do is reduce the actions, but increase their power. And a lot of that is requiring discernment. Where is the business at? What is actually high leverage right now? What is noise and distraction? Getting that clarity is so, so important because then we can have more time to receive. When we free ourselves from the noise and the clutter, that's when we can receive intuitive nudges and increase flow in our day. That's when we can increase the weight of the actions we are taking by increasing the quality instead of the quantity. And that's where we can also be in a receptive state of joy and in our magnetism that will come through when we talk to people, when we meet people. Go to an event completely tired. You're not going to bubbly meet someone very fun. You might not notice or be attracting those people that are gravitating towards you because your energy is weakened. It's not in its strength. It's not in its power. People gravitate towards energy and they gravitate towards excellence and passion. And if there's only one thing you can do, and it is just to take care of showing up each day with passion and drive and excitement, you'll start noticing already how much you increase the chances of incredible things happening in your business. And so to become a really lucky person and actually make magic happen in your business and meet your next dream client in a very unplanned, unpredicted way, I want you to pay attention on those 3 pillars, 3 leverage, and start noticing how much things shift when you give space again to your mind and your intuition to speak through, and for your business to actually increase its quality and its weight of action instead of just being scattered and spread thin and, quite frankly, a grayer, tired version of you. So, yeah, let's get lucky in business. I'm excited to hear what you think in the comments below. Do you think that success happens through sheer force? Or do you think a lot of it is creating an element of momentum and luck and creating context for luck to happen? I would love to know below. Let's discuss this. And I'm so excited to also announce that I'm opening the door to my group container coaching for January, and there are beautiful bonuses available this week. So if you want to discuss this, if you've been following my work for weeks or years and you feel ready to be supported by my teachings to make your business simpler and get you booked and known and paid for 2026, just send me a DM or send me an email and I'll give you the details so that you can grab your bonuses this week and join this beautiful January cohort. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get lucky in 2026 with our business, and I'll talk to you very, very soon.